he is Gundap Jones, the world-renowned technocrat from MIT Boston in the USA. After working on eco-friendly technologies in faraway countries like Peru, Guatemala, Tanzania, and British Guyana, he finally landed in Guwahati in India for the very first time to work with Arnab Jandeka on carbon neutral technologies.
It has been always my endeavor to project Assam and Assamese heritage, culture, literature, as well as technological potentials to the rest of the world. With that purpose in mind, I have collaborated over the years with many renowned technocrats, literators, filmmakers, artists from all over the world, including countries like USA, United Kingdom, Japan, Spain, Germany, France, and so many others. Such efforts have resulted in several very distinguished collaborations and partnerships with many such leading personalities from different corners of the globe who have come all the way from their native countries to Assam to work with me in various projects which have long-term benefits for the people of Assam and will also help in projecting Assam and Assamese to the rest of the world.
Renowned personalities like Hollywood film director John Arwin, Hindi film actress Pooja Bhatt, and so many others, including literators, artists, technocrats, environmentalists, have collaborated in the efforts to project Assamese heritage, literature, art, and environmental issues at the global platform through an organized scientific manner, which had been initiated by pioneer Assam economist and scholar of international repute, Principal Bhavananda Deka, from almost the middle of the 20th century.
One of such literary partnership at international level resulted in the publication of the first Assamese British book on poetry on the theme of Brahmaputra, which I co-authored with British poet and environmentalist Tess Joyce.
From art and literature, the transition to technology has been smooth because of the generous support from Gandalf Zone.
দি ভিতৰত এইখিনি ওপেন ৰাখি আমি ইয়াতে দুটা ফিক্স কৰি দিব পাৰোঁ ন না ভিতৰত আৰু এডাল ৰড দিবা নেকি ইয়াৰ পৰা ইয়াৰ তলৰ পৰা আৰু এডাল তললৈকে ৰড দিবা নেকি নিদিলেও হ'ব না ইয়াত ক্লেম্প লগাই ভালকৈ হ'ব যেন লাগিছে I think it will work.
I think so. This may not be stiff enough.
No, this is I am just looking at this the angle whether it is perpendicular or not, but it's not so.
I think it'd be good to weld something on here.
Yeah.
So you could actually do it.
Yeah, I also. তাৰমানে এই ধৰণৰ কানেকশ্যন এটা তলৰ সেই পইণ্টটোৰ পৰা এই এডাল বাৰৰ তললৈকে আৰু এটা যদি জ্বলাই দিয়া যায় এডাল ৰড এডাল তেতিয়া বেছি ষ্ট্ৰং হ'ব প্ৰথম চাই লোৱা যে এইটো বস্তু এনেকৈ হ'ব নাই হ'ব নহয় This is not a strong one, I am just looking at it. খালি এইটো তোমাৰ হেৰি হোৱা নাই পুৰা পাৰপেণ্ডিকুলাৰ হোৱা নাই দেখিছা না এই ওপৰত লাগি আছে তলত লগা নাই 1 ইঞ্চি মান হেৰি আছে গেপ আছে বাহিৰত আহিব অলপ এইটো অলপ বাহিৰত আহিব অকণমান চালাই
There's some stuff at the office that I need to get over to my boat.
Our primary goal was to develop carbon-neutral, eco-friendly technology for lessening the hardships of toiling millions of working-class people in countries like India.
I'm curious about how they would work if you had a seal on both sides.
That is what we are also thinking about.
Yeah.
Our idea is to seal it on both sides to keep it dirt free.
Yes.
And for that the manufacturers have not come up with this kind of bearings right now for these small rickshaws or cycles.
This side is exposed and this side is not exposed.
Not exposed because it goes inside. Yeah.
The primary objective of collaboration with Gandalf Jones was to develop a 3-sprockets chain system to be used in tricycles, which is being used by the working class people in India. The use of this system had been increasing the efficiency of the vehicles used as well as lessening the human effort. The chain system has been developed locally in Guwahati in India, and the same had been tried on the ordinary tricycles, which is called cycle rickshaw in India.
Top of the main thing. Then it will gradually go and go. Actually, that's actually how they are bringing it down. Not so fast. Slow, very slow. Not the face of the people. Just go for the main thing.
It's already showing that it won't go back. There's your lid here. It's climbing off that. Maybe they need to move over that way.
They need a bit more gap, perhaps.
No, they can't have gap because the gap's what's keeping it from unscrewing.
Korbat lagise muthate. Oh, মাজৰ হেতুত লাগিছে না গ্ৰাইন্ডিং টো আৰু লাগিছিল অলপ। না না গ্যাপটো বঢ়াব নোৱাৰে কিন্তু তেওঁ কৈছে।
It looks to me like it needs to go.
No, actually that needed grinding a little more.
Oh, they're hitting each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is the main problem. There is kind of not very good one. Welding is not very good one. So
Well, the other maybe they're going to just hit anyway, and maybe we need to put some kind of spacer in there.
yeah, a little bit. Hey, দুটাৰ মাজত অলপ গ্যাপ দি দিয়া নহলে লাগিবই লাগিয়ে থাকিব। কিন্তু গ্যাপ বেছি হলে আকৌ এটো সিস্টেমটো ব্ৰেক হৈ যায় তো অকমান দিলে হ'ল। আধা জুটামান দিলে হৈ যাব। কাৰণ হেতু নহলে লাগি থাকিব তোমাৰ লাগিলে ঘাটাং ঘাটাং হৈ থাকিলে তোমাৰ কাম নহয়। কাৰণ বাকি ঠিকই হৈছে। Is that okay? It looks okay.
Yeah, but we have to put something in the gap because otherwise this one will unscrew.
তাৰে মাজত কিবা এটা সৰু দিব লাগে। কি দিব পাৰি তাৰ মানে?
So if there's a piece of rod or something,
কিবা এটা দি দিয়া।
দেখো
washer
মানে কাঠৰ টুকুৰা এটা দিবা।
Yeah, or washer.
এটা ওয়াসালে
এই কাঠটো কেনে দিবা? ও কাটি ঘুমাই দিবা।
কাঠটো কথা ওয়েল্ডিং দিলে
That will be too bright. So let's try to take the angle from this. The lighting should be on your back.
ইধান গ্রোথ উঠতে হবে উঠতে হবে গ্রোথ উঠতে হবে লাহে লাহে গ্রোথ লাগি আছে
So we can always again it will come up with charge it.
बस बोले हां वो बस बोले उनके वाले के ना बात है उनके वाले बहुत जोर से इला बुला लगा
वहां नहीं
Finally, the 3 sprockets chain system was ready for road test in Guwahati city roads.
In the normal rickshaw gear, it seems to me that the gearing is too high, and it would be much easier to carry people around if you had it set up so that your feet moved more.
So how can that be done?
Well,
They have only single system.
yeah, you could put a bigger sprocket on the back all the time, or you could put a smaller sprocket on the front.
Okay.
And I'm just
You suggest that should be bigger one, this one's smaller one.
well, that's you know, as somebody who's naive about being a puller, that's my immediate thought is this thing is geared too tall, geared too high, and so I'm curious what he has to say about that.
Now কৈছে যে আগৰ এইটো ডাবল টিকো বাদ দিয়া সিঙ্গুলার যেটো আমাৰ ৰিক্সা নৰ্মেল চলে আগৰটো যদি সৰু কৰি দিয়া পিছৰ স্পকেটটো ডাঙৰ কৰি দিয়া তেওঁৰ মতে চলাব বেছি আৰাম হ'ব পিছৰ স্পকেটটো ডাঙৰ সাইজ এইটো সৰু সাইজ এইটো কৰিলে তেওঁৰ মতে চলাব বেছি সহজ স্পীড বাঢ়িব বাঢ়িব চলাব সহজ He hasn't tried that.
Yeah.
So but they think other people think that might be. So.
Okay. Well, one thing we can do is bring back some parts in January so we can change the gearing even on one that doesn't have more than one ratio.
And by that time, perhaps we will also try with different ones we can order for different sizes.
We're starting to become the major
Changing gears.
I have a question about changing gears. Should I stop pedaling when I change?
No. You just continue.
And when I do this, it goes into the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
You find it kind of comfortable riding it?
Well, I could get used to that. The seat's also too low for me,
Okay.
but that's something you would adjust. But I'm impressed by how well it stops, actually, since it only has those front brakes. And
You tried changing the gear?
I didn't actually try changing.
No. If you have not tried changing the gear, that means you are riding an ordinary rickshaw.
Yeah.
You have not tried the gear changing
Right.
system as of yet.
Yeah. But I just wanted to get a sense of the ordinary rickshaw. And another thing is that if you hit, if one wheel rolls over something and it tips, it feels a little bit unsteady.
Okay.
And if
And
you're
do you feel a kind of pulling from
Yeah.
left and right?
a little bit, but less than I expected. It's quite easy to manage. Or it seems that way to me. It's quite easy.
Thus we finish our Assamese-American collaboration for the environment in Assam.
Mr. Gwandap Jones, with whom I partnered in developing a new eco-friendly technology which could be effectively used with the local eco-friendly vehicles flying in the streets of Assam, in all villages as well as the cities, which will not only lessen the burden of the toiling millions of my fellow countrymen in Assam, but will also increase the efficiency of the eco-friendly vehicles, and in the process will contribute towards lowering the carbon emissions in the entire world. That is my dream of making Assam free from carbon footprints, making it environment friendly, and in the process to contribute towards limiting the global warming and ozone layer depletion. That is my ultimate goal.